Breaking news of a sort, Auckland councillors have thrown out an idea to require affordable housing, right, in the unitary plan. So this was on the table. Todd Niall, our Auckland correspondent, who is joining us with the latest. It's been debated down at the council. Tell us all about it.
This included one of the most extraordinary moments I've seen at the council. This was the unitary plan debate about the idea of having what they call retained affordability. In a development of 50 houses, a developer would be required to have 10% of them affordable. It was an idea thrown out by the unitary plan independent hearings panel. Penny Hulse, who's led the housing work on the council the past 3 years, opened the debate on it saying she was going to be criticised. She'd changed her mind from being an early supporter of this policy.
She was a very big supporter of the policy.
A big supporter. Yeah. But a lot of things had come into the plan in the past 3 years which were going to deliver more affordable housing for more people than a quota that may not be able to be implemented. That was then followed, amongst other speeches, by the mayor, who countered her and said he was going to fight like a shark for this, that he'd fought with the government to have the idea put into the housing accord. There were other speeches again, and then Penny Hulse at the end extraordinarily demanded the right to have another say, which is not the way these things go, because she'd done the work for 3 years. She began to counter the mayor's line that he would fight like a shark, saying, well, actually, sharks glide calmly through the water, which was setting up, hello, what's going on here? There was an interjection. She stopped, looked quite emotional, closed her eyes, looked down, and then this is how she restarted.
Oh, Penny, you're doing good. Come on.
I've spent the last 3 years working on this issue. To have to vote on something that I fundamentally believe in with every fibre of my being, that can be construed as not supporting affordability in this city is the hardest thing that I will need to do. On the other hand, I do not believe in populist politics. I don't believe in grandstanding, and I don't believe in making promises to people that we can't deliver on.
Yes.
That's you, Mr. Mayor.
Good on you.
I believe in delivering things that we can genuinely deliver.
Absolutely.
And if we get this plan right, and I'm hoping that everyone who's spoken passionately on this is actually going to vote for every last bit of the upzoning and the mapping and do it with the passion that I've seen them deliver on this, then we will have nailed this plan, Mr. Mayor. So I am going to be supporting the staff, and I'm going to be supporting something that can genuinely be delivered. Thank you.
Penny Hulse, boy, speaking with feeling, Todd. So what was going on in there?
That's the first time I've seen her with that level of emotion countering the mayor, who she has supported as the deputy for 2 terms. I'm not sure what was going on behind it, but it was clearly this was the work you got me to do. I've taken this stand and, you know, you're over there.
All of this being part of the debate, and then they had the vote,
which went 13-7 in favour of rejecting the affordability idea, and then the rest of the equation is debated tomorrow, all these other things that may or may not produce affordable housing.
Fascinating day, boy. It's a fascinating time in Auckland politics. Thanks, Todd Niall, our Auckland correspondent.